Hey, I appreciate that, man. I hope you're, man. Because if I called you not, if you're not, my apologies. I'm doing like a small Smash Brothers series. And I know I shouldn't be drawing characters. I have too many on my wall. But that's okay. We'll add a few more. But I think after I finish these guys, I won't be making any more characters for a while. And I think I've done like kind of weirded out his hand a little bit, but it's okay. It's just a simpleness.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
How's your week going there, Billy? I'm not sure if I talked to you before. I appreciate you for coming through though. I'm debating if I should turn the air conditioner on or just leave the windows open, but I'm already sweating, so that question might already be answered for me. No, I don't want to wipe my shirt. I took this one straight from Pinterest. Some of the things I draw are mine, but sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know if I could draw a better nest than the original nest from Smash, so I might as well just stick to what's good and draw that. Most of my stuff is mine, but sometimes when I draw characters, I'd rather just keep the design the same as it is. More of like a preservation rather than trying to create my own new thing. That's what my wall really is. Alex said I shouldn't be spinning this around while I draw too much, but it's not easy to do that. Six to draw today. I wonder how long it's gonna take. This is not taking too long. come out so blurry on YouTube? I'm very confused. Yeah, it's a little bit too hot. I gotta turn this on. Okay. I was gone for a bit. My bad. Hey, Taylor. Thank you for coming through. Is it fun? I guess so. We got a small channel, so we gotta grow, so that's the fun part for me. Right now, it's only me and you in here. My cameras are all like, hold on, let me see if it's, is that me? No, it's at 1080p. Why is it so not good on this one? We'll figure it out. How's your day going? What are you doing right now? I appreciate it, thank you. It's just me and you in here for now. We start small. I think Twitch would be better to get more people in faster, especially because like for Twitch, there's like people just find you as they're scrolling. But on YouTube, that's not the case. You gotta have like a bunch of videos and stuff, and then people start to subscribe to you slowly. So that's the part we're building here. But I think YouTube will be better in the long term. Remember this day. Right now it's just 2. Eventually, there'll be thousands. What time do you start and finish work, Taylor? And you don't gotta stay here forever, just so you know. You can just chill for a little bit. Honestly, you can put me in the background and start working too. That's kind of what I want people to do. Is I want people to put me in their background and work. I keep looking at this webcam. It's that one. That's a wonderful time. Most people in the world would kill for that schedule. Good. My next objective in life is to get Katsu back on the game. I don't know why it's so hard. I think today I'm just gonna force him. But now that I got my PC, I don't really use my PlayStation that much anymore because I got the games on my PC. I mean, yeah, but by the time you get home, that's like 5:30 my time. So I ain't tripping. He's still getting on. Maybe. I want him to play Hollow Knight. Hey, honest work is hard work, you know? I just want to watch him try to play this game, Hollow Knight, the new Hollow Knight, and see if he actually can. I don't know what Katsu can or can't do in video games anymore. And this one's not an easy one. So that's mostly the reason I want to watch. I want to watch him try. I would get a real kick out of watching him play games. I don't know why. I'd rather watch people play video games than watch a movie. He does. I mean, I know his gaming instincts will kick in a little bit soon, but not yet. Either that or Sekiro. Those are two games I really want to watch him play. What time does your meeting start? 7? Yeah, because he gets mad and he's a fun person to watch play video games. I know. That's why I want him to play so much. Put down the drink. Because I told you, Overcooked. I can only imagine how funny it is to watch him play Overcooked and watch him be like visibly frustrated. Yeah, that's the best. That's the game he should have played when those brothers came over. You guys should have played Overwatch together. Yeah, that would have been the perfect time to play it with a bunch of people. That's what it's for. But he probably only got 2 controllers. How many controllers does he have? What am I saying? You got money. Buy some controllers. We do have our sound effects. I realize the older I get, the more I realize how similar we was like. How you gonna have guests over and make them play? See, now y'all need a Kenzo. You definitely need a Kenzo in your life. I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming soon. As soon as I make more money. Cause we gotta start the start of an empire. Yeah, we're similar. Only difference is I'm the nice one. He's the it's a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. There's a character in One Piece that reminds me of Katsu, but I don't think he'd be happy when he sees him. He's a bad guy, but he's the best bad guy in the story. That's what it was. No, you can't have guests come over. Nah, there's a character in One Piece that really reminds me of Katsu, and even the backstory kind of reminds me of. It's not like ours, but yeah, he's a bad guy, but he's the best of the bad guys. He's the Well, that's because I'm the good cop. Katsu's not the good cop. He's just the bad cop trying to put on a good cop skin. I don't want this bubble here because I can't see. Exactly. I'm the good cop. I can pretend to be a bad cop, but it's not going to work for long. Exactly. But without the good cop, the bad cop don't know what to do. He needs his partner. That's kind of how it is. So, as soon as I make more money, or as soon as I don't have to draw every day in order just to get by, how long will that take? I don't know. See, I keep saying I'll come soon, but the truth is I don't really know when it's gonna be, when I can actually just sit and take a break yet. I don't have that kind of like sway just yet with my work. What screen do you see the notifications? On my iPad, right here. And it's weird, like, they got the chat on the side, but there's like this little heart bubble that's right at the bottom where you're typing, so I have to like lift it up every single time to see what you're saying. Put a smiley face after every time you send a message. Like, press enter and then do a smiley face and then press enter so it goes above the freaking heart bubble. I don't even know why that's there. That's bad design. I can't ever see what someone's typing in that corner. And it's just that last little word. Honestly, I like my room because it's cluttery and a lot of weird stuff going on in the background. Most people, like when you watch like YouTubers or streamers, their room is super curated. Oh yeah, that little heart bubble, yeah, right? So it's blocking your screen, but you're typing, so it doesn't. I imagine it doesn't bother you much, but on me, I have to like look beyond the freaking red heart. Yeah, most streamers or like YouTubers have like a very beautifully curated room, but all that tells me is just like it's kind of fake. I mean, I don't know. It's like a TV set, but I'm gonna figure out how to. I gotta work on my stream a little bit more, but eventually I'll get like my own emojis and stuff that people can use. I just don't know. Well, Twitch has them. I don't know if YouTube has them, but I think YouTube is trying to take Twitch's like audience. So I think they're trying to do better by like making YouTube just pretty much a place where everybody goes. Trying to read the future before the future happens. I got a message Uncle Harry back. He texted me, which surprised me. And I've been meaning to call my grandmother for like a year now. But honestly, I live in my own little bubble out here, you know? Oh, that's good. Oh, now it's too cold in here. It is. And then I have this weird time difference, so there's only certain times I can call people, but during that time, like, I can only call people realistically either early my morning or my nighttime, but during both of those times I'm doing stuff. When you guys call, I was like the perfect time because I just finished work and I'm about to just like cook some dinner or something, so it's easy to talk to you guys because you guys have like the perfect time to talk to me. But I can't play games with Katu. I can watch him play, but I can't play because that's the time usually where I start cleaning my house, I take my dogs out for a walk, I cook dinner. So he doesn't have the optimal time to play video games. Maybe on the weekends might be fine, but like he's not available at the best time for me to play video games. Everyone just does the daily routine and forgets it's normal. It does, but I can't play video games with him. I know, but that's not a good thing that I fall into my own little world and forget to call people that are important to me. Like I gotta call my grandmother, man, before it's too late. But after my mom died, I don't know why talking to her makes me feel not very good. Not that she's bad or anything like that. It just makes me feel sad for some reason. I don't mind. I'm just happy that you're here talking to me while I draw. Okay, Ness. Oh wait, let's do your little bubble at the top of your head. You were sad for Katsu when you saw Monk Show? Why? What happened? Hey, YouTube, what's going on, man? She looks just like Mom. She does. Oh, you guys saw Monk the last time you guys went there? I didn't know that. No, that was probably the time when, after she passed away. Alright, so let's put Ness in the corner up here. YouTube, help me choose what should I do. I got, Link, Fox. The only one I want to do last is Donkey Kong. I don't feel like drawing him. He's going to take too much time. Between these four. I got Samus, Captain Falcon, Fox, and Link. Pick one. I'm glad. Yeah, I think I broke my toe yesterday. I think my toe's broken, man. Yeah, the last time. Yeah, Mog does look kind of really similar to my mom, and they're very similar people too. So it's kind of like looking in a mirror you don't want to look into. Link, I kind of want to do Link too. Yeah, Link it is. Hold on, let's fix him. I did these sketches really quickly. I think I broke my front toe though. I dropped the kettlebell on it yesterday, and it's been hurting really bad. Like, I was gonna finish these all last night because I didn't want to draw these on the stream, to be honest. I just wanted to continue the big project I'm working on. Because I don't like, honestly, this paper that I'm using for these, it's not the best one. I don't really like this paper, to be honest, anymore. I used to love this paper, but now I got some better paper and I want to use that. But yeah, it fucking hurt. It hurts, man. pretty swollen. I mean, I would show you, but compared to my other toe, yeah, and it won't move. It won't move at all. It's swollen. It hurt so bad yesterday that it gave me a headache. And I could barely, I couldn't even focus to draw. I didn't want to play the game. Now, if you ever get me in a position where I don't feel like playing a video game, something's wrong with me. If I ever said to you, I don't feel like playing, something's wrong. That's how my mom knew I was sick before my brain surgery, because she just bought me the Xbox 360 and I didn't even open it. And she was like, oh, no, something's wrong with my baby. What are you doing, YouTube, to hurt yourself? Do you go to the gym? Are you running? I don't know what could make your ankle hurt besides being either uncoordinated or just hiking. My mom, she was she bought me a brand new Xbox. It was Christmas. I remember getting it and I was excited. But I just went up into my room and just left it in the box. And she was like, yeah, there's something wrong with my baby. I got to take him to the hospital because he's not playing the game. Something wrong with him. Just remember that. I'm always in the mood to play the video game. That's why I bought my Steam Deck. I bought my Steam Deck because I thought that I was going to travel to Hawaii with you guys. And I needed to play video games. No, I was working. What do you do for work? You probably did something before work, but are you still in school, YouTube? I know a lot of people in the Discord are pretty young. Are you still in school? Might be around the same age as Alex. His name is Karma on the Discord. No, you're not late, CJ. We're just getting the party started. We're all having a great time just talking about random stuff. No, you work at the Go. Okay, you're no longer in school. I'm sorry, man. I don't know how old everybody is in the Discord. Hey, CJ. I was playing Path of Exile last night, but then my toe was hurting too bad. I'm telling y'all, it was hurting so bad that I couldn't even focus and play the game. CJ, do you please don't take this the wrong way when I say it, but do you like teaching at your school? No, it's not even going on. I dropped a freaking kettlebell on my foot yesterday while I was working out. And then, see, I almost got into a fight with Masa yesterday. I had my hands were balled up. Because Masa does these things sometimes where we're pretty aggressive towards each other often. And I said something to him. I was pointing him to look at something because one of the animals in the cage was doing something weird, and he got up, and as he walked past me, he stomped on my foot. And that's what I think actually broke it. It was hurting before, but then he stomped on it because he just was being a dick. And I had to rage. You ever had this type of pain where you hear this going through your brain? Where I think in that moment, I probably would have tried to kill him. Because it was a blinding pain that made nothing but rage come into my mind. Oh, congratulations, you two. You're almost ready to be a drinking adult. I don't think you should drink, though. Don't drink. Smoke weed if you have to, but don't drink. Alcohol is not fun. Or actually, what I recommend is drinking so much. No, I didn't black out, but it hurt so bad that Kenzo was no longer present, and the person in front of him was going to hurt him. but I stopped myself before I did something bad. But it did not feel good, and now I'm mad at him, and he's going all through the day trying to not make me mad anymore. But until it stops hurting, I'm not gonna stop being mad, because he did that on purpose. Like, usually we're playing around, but that was different. So now I'm just mad because it hurts really bad, and I have to sit here and it's like throbbing. I can feel the blood pulsing through my toe. No, I was still a good cop because I didn't do anything. Hitting your toe on anything hurts, but dropping a kettlebell on it and then having somebody step on it, that's gonna hurt. Wait, CJ, you didn't? I did. I iced it at nighttime, but it hurt too. Like, because of like the place it's in. Actually, maybe I should get some ice. You got some green beans. Wait, is it okay to put something really cold just on top of the skin? Kettlebells are how I work out. I work out with kettlebells in the morning. I got four. I got two 16s and two 32s. I think kettlebells are really good for just overall strength. I think I don't like the gym anymore. I used to go to the gym all the time, CJ, when I was like on the market. But since I'm no longer in the market, I lost the will to kind of go to the gym. So now I just work out at home. But it's weird. I can only force myself to work out in the morning if I sleep upstairs. If I sleep on the sofa downstairs like I did last night because I was mad and didn't want to go upstairs, then when I wake up, I don't feel like working out. I think because the place where I work out is right there, so it's like go from bed to the workout, then downstairs, take a shower. Your heart is cold? I don't know about that. Are you gonna go to college, YouTube? Or maybe are you already? No, are you gonna go to college or anything like that? I don't know. Like, I'm just curious. Like, you're 19, so now you got a whole bunch of stuff to do. Do you have an idea of what you want to do? Yeah, anything cold. You don't have to worry if it's super cold and bring it. It's not that cold. It's cold, but it's not gonna do anything like that. Okay, let's You don't know? Hey, you got a lot of time to figure it out. Most people don't figure out what they really want to do until they turn like 27 or 30. And still people in their 30s and into their 40s are still trying to figure out what it is they want to do. So there's no rush on you, man. There's no such thing as late. I didn't figure out I wanted to draw until I turned 28. You're not 19 yet? Oh, you're about to be 19. Oh, well, we're getting started. And you just graduated this year then. Working out in the morning is the best. And if I don't do my workout in the morning, I'm not going to work out at the end of the day. That's just not going to happen. My workout's only I do like this, I work out how a monk would warm up in the morning, like a Shaolin monk. I do that kind of workout. Just a quick 15 to 30 minute thing. And I try to do it every day. But again, if I don't sleep upstairs, it's not going to happen. I think I'm weird like that, where I need to be at a certain place at a certain time, and I need things to go a certain way in order for me to want to do it. If it's not, then I don't want to do it anymore. I guess it's some weird thing in my brain. Maybe I'm sick or something like that, but I need things to be a certain way for me to want to do it. Now I'm checking out some film stocks. Film stocks? What are film stocks? I mean, is there anything that you're inclined to want to do, YouTube? Do you live in a big town or a small town? I know I asked a lot of questions. I'm just curious. Taylor, my friend, actually, she's my sister. She's my sister-in-law. She started her. When did you start your business, Taylor? She started a cleaning business. How did you? Yeah, tell me about that. How did you start it, and when did you start? How do you feel? Oh, right. You do film photography. You mentioned that. Is that when you gotta go in the black room and then kind of like hang the stuff up in the black room? I only know about a black room because I watched it was on Saw one day. That's the only information on a black room that I have. No, I didn't say friend. I said you're my sister. Come on now, I fixed it. Okay. She even has my last name. Look at that, Taylor Sturtevant. I see you, Taylor. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys here when you're actually there. That's the crazy part. I'm so sorry. I'll get used to it eventually. Maybe not, because I'm always reading the room. Well, in certain worlds, the dark room is not a place you want to go to, Taylor. Just remember that. Okay, you don't want to go in any dark room. Never. Don't ever go in there. I like that. Have you ever left before? Have you been anywhere in the world? Like maybe like a family trip or something like that? Where in the States do you live, actually? This is gonna get really hard the more people that come in. We're gonna eventually have to start talking about a centralized subject, right? Because I'm talking to 3 different people about 3 different things. Don't listen to CJ. He's a pervert. Ignore him. Wait. So your camera uses real film, CJ? That's kind of cool. I've only been to 2 other states in the USA. You know, I would honestly say before you figure out what you want to do, you should try to go to as many places as you want. The world is very big and very, very different than where you've been. Japan couldn't be more opposite than anywhere in the States. It's literally the opposite. No, CJ, I see you. Don't worry. But you're still a pervert. Hentayero. You slapping numbers and words on the back of Nikon doesn't make it any better. I got an Olympus camera right here, but I rarely use it. I think I should use this for the stream, but I need 2 things. I got a GoPro up here, and it's so many cameras pointing at me this one. I got 5 cameras. I'm only using 3 right now, but I need a capture card or something like that for this one and the GoPro. So I got to get 2 of those, but they're not cheap either. That's why I'm rushing to get all these done, so that I can get some extra cash. I'm not making them for the reason of selling them, but I do sell them, and I know that this series is the people that want them because all the other ones are gone already. No. Money. Alright, YouTube, let me ask you a question. How financially literate are you? Because money is not a hard problem to fix. It's actually a really easy problem to fix, but it starts with financial literacy. Reading about money and understanding what money really is, rather than waiting for somebody to give it to you. And if you can learn about what money is, making it becomes very easy. I used to struggle with money, but It stopped once I became a little bit more financially literate. And you think it wouldn't fix the problem, but yes, it would. It completely changed the problem. Good. That's okay. Saving is good. But when you become financially literate, it's about learning how to put your money to work. So your money starts to work for you. And then there's many ways. And we're on the internet, guys. Remember this. If you're ever poor and you have the internet, there's no excuse to be poor if we have the internet. Especially nowadays, it's easier than ever to make money, especially through the internet. Easier than ever. I think these are real big investments, to be honest. I think these icon drawings, I think I'm printing gold here, guys. Now, right now, it's not going to seem like that big of a deal. But give me 5 years. Give me 5 years. Watch. The whole world is going to know this collection. And not some crappy, weird Labubu's. I'm going to give you something that's real. Actually, somebody on Threads yesterday came for me and said, like, well, you're just drawing other people's stuff. I'm like, well, you could think of it that way. I'm kind of thinking I'm just collecting stuff that I like from around the world. And yeah, some of those things happen to be other people's designs. If it's an animal or just a random little, like, cup or something like that, I can draw that. But there's a reason people like the design of Hello Kitty. And there's no reason for me to create a new design if all I'm doing is trying to preserve Hello Kitty. But becoming financial literate, reading books about money and finances is really important. I'm always going to remember you guys because I'm always going to have the Discord. And you'll always be in my Discord, right? So as long as I have the Discord, I ain't going to forget you guys. And eventually we'll get to the part where, like, you know, you guys have been here since, you guys have been around when we don't have nobody, right? You, CJ, Dree, everybody. You guys are in my Discord, and you've been a part of my community since the very beginning. So I can never forget you guys. I'd say that, but it's up to you guys to make sure I don't get a big head once things starts to move. I don't want to become a diva, even though I am a diva, but I don't want to become one of those divas that's pretentious. Actually, debt is a really good thing. Using debt to your advantage is also a part of financial literacy, because debt is good. Because you use the money that you get a loan from in order to build more money, and then you just basically use the loan that you're getting to pay off the other loan, and you keep going up. Well, you don't get a credit card if you have no self-control. But you want credit because you need a credit score, and you want a good credit score. That way banks are more willing to give you money because you're proving that you can give the money back. So you should use your credit. I would say, honestly, use your credit card for all of your bills, and then always pay those. And eventually you'll have a great credit score. I'm not sure about what your family situation is, but in the best circumstance, the dad is his job to start his son off with good credit. I wouldn't recommend regular people get a credit card because most people don't have self-control and they're just consumers. But when you have financial literacy and understanding about money, having a credit card is actually like that's your sword. Thank you. This is what it sounds like. I really want to watch that movie again. No, I don't. I'm watching the Spider-Man movies again from the beginning. I just finished the first Spider-Man movie, and now I gotta watch the second one. I was gonna do that after the stream, to be honest. but I'm probably gonna be streaming for a while because I want to finish at least 3. Oh yeah, so like if I'm not gonna be, I don't think I'm gonna be Evil Diva. I think that's been stamped out of me. But just in case, I need you guys to be there. Yeah, like if you don't need it, don't buy it. That's also something really good. But please, I don't know how much you read or how much you like to read, but YouTube can teach you anything. Just type in how to become financially literate. And if you can do that, I promise you, becoming financially literate is the key. The secret sauce that you've been waiting for. How do I make more money? The answer is becoming financially literate. And once you understand how finances work, it's very easy to build money. I don't mean to ask this of you guys, but if you could like this, it would really help me out. I'm gonna ask every now and then, but if you could just press the like button, that would be very helpful. That is where I go to cleanse my soul. I go right there. That waterfall is my happy place. But, TJ, I don't mean to be mad, but last time I went there, that place was secret. It used to be secret, but not anymore, because last time I went there, there were a lot of Filipinos there. There were a lot of just people there. There were a lot of Japanese people from different places, and it made me really mad. Not that it was just Filipinos, but it just made me mad that there was a lot of people there. And then there was garbage on the ground. I was walking around picking up cigarette butts and all this other kind of stuff. I guess so. Oh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know if sharing it helps, but I know likes help. That's all I know. I know that likes help. Yeah. You guys are really nice. Thank you. You live in Utah? Oh, that's not good. Now, I understand. We can talk about that if you want to, guys. But I know that there's people in the world that have many, many different opinions and stuff. But I'm also not one to shy away from my opinion. But all I know is that anybody who celebrates somebody's death, it makes me really sad. It makes me sad to see. I don't care who that person was. We shouldn't celebrate when people die. And we can talk about anything here, alright? It's all of us. As long as we don't talk in a hateful way, I'm fine to talk about any kind of topic. Thank you, CJ. Oh, you live right next to... Wait, was it Utah or Texas? I don't know where it happened. Did you guys hear about the lady that got stabbed on the bus? The Ukrainian woman? No, I'm not really one to get upset or any emotional about what happens in the world, because there's so many bad things that happen, but just as there's many bad things, there's a lot of good things that happen in the world at the same time. I usually take a look at the good stuff that happens, but I still know what happens. Oh, it's gone. Love is gone from the world, man. People don't love people anymore. They hate everybody. Everybody hates each other, which is weird. This is why I live in my own little bubble on the mountains. Because people are, I don't know. I don't feel like there's much that, there's not much you can do besides protect your peace and try to influence people towards a higher calling around you. That's all I think that you can really do. There's no use in trying to talk sense into people, because it doesn't work. Oh, okay, hold on. Thank you for saying that. I'll turn my mic up and I'll turn the music down a little bit. Hello? Is that better? Let me know if that's better. I really appreciate everybody for the likes. Actually, if you don't mind, YouTube, you're free. This is a free place to share your own opinion about what happened. I don't mind if you tell me, if you want to tell us how you feel about it or anything like that. I don't mind hearing your side. Or like, what's the climate like now in Utah after that? The thing that I'm most upset about now is that this is going to really discourage people from wanting to speak their mind in a public place. That's what makes me most I don't know. It makes me think about like what happens if I become a person that wants to speak their mind against what other people think and what other people believe. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can imagine. That can't be a good feeling. And it must have been chaos after that. Kids running. I think I saw the video. I don't like watching gory stuff, so I didn't watch the video of actually seeing what happened when he gets shot. I don't want to watch that. It's not about the Second Amendment, CJ. It has nothing to do with that. Even if people didn't have guns, people would still kill people. It wouldn't do anything. Except now the people who can't protect themselves won't be able to. Because like right now in the UK people in the UK don't have guns. But because they don't have guns, now everyone's stabbing each other. Not everyone, but stabbings are going way up. So if you really want to kill somebody, regardless if you have a gun or not, you're gonna kill somebody. There's some people out there in the world, man, that would do the worst things you can think of. And beyond what you think is capable of a human. There's some terrible people in this world, man. Very sick individuals in the world. Yeah, see? Like, it's not just guns, yo. If it was just guns, then that would be easy, but it's not. It's not the thing. It's something wrong with people. And then if you take the guns away from the people who need them, then what are you gonna do when somebody starts running at you with a knife? What are you supposed to do then? And knives can do some serious damage. Just because it's a knife don't mean they can't do nothing. But if nobody has a gun to protect themselves, then now you got a guy running around with a knife, but nobody has the ability to stop him. Because I ain't going up to nobody to stop him with my hands or the knife. Hell no. I mean, in Japan, I think I do that. Like on the train, I would. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And then the fact of me trying to stop somebody that's trying to hurt other people, and then I'm the one that ends up going to jail. Like, the world is it's backwards. You just gotta wait until something else happens, until the thing happens. I asked you that because I wondered how aware are you when you're out in public, because being aware is very important. Like, cause what happened with that one woman? She got stabbed in the neck, I think. I don't know. She was just sitting there, and the guy behind her was just got up and woof. I don't even know what kind of awareness you would need to have. But now I'm thinking about how people, like, imagine you're just a woman who watched that, and now you expected to get on the bus and not be afraid. Of course they're going to be afraid. And the thing that makes me mad is that this makes black people not look good. And now it's giving regular people a little bit more reason to be afraid of a random black person that's not going to do anything to them. Like, stuff like this is what perpetuates whatever people call racism or something like that. Yeah, it perpetuates that because now people have a little bit more of a reason to be afraid of a certain type of person. And I would say, well, yeah, I would be too. Like, I'm going to clutch my bag when I go up down Baltimore City. I'd be worried because I don't know. It's almost impossible to tell now which ones are out to hurt me and which ones aren't. You don't know which ones are the nice ones and which ones aren't. So now you just look at all of them as the ones that all of these people could hurt me. That's the fucked up part. And I don't think it's racism. I think it's prejudice. I think we've gotten the word prejudice and racism confused. I've seen the video, and if you haven't, I wouldn't. See, now I'm not gonna watch that. I don't want to watch somebody die. Right? I don't want to see that happen. Apparently there was blood like squirting out. Yeah, everybody's hostile towards one another because nobody can trust anybody. Right? That's why I love Japanese people, because no Japanese person is out there trying to hurt nobody. And you can feel that when you walk outside. Like, everyone's just peaceful. And if there is a type of Japanese person that's gonna hurt somebody, you can tell. You can look at him like, oh, this man crazy. There's something wrong with him. And you're just on guard. But for some people, you just won't know which ones are the ones that are gonna hurt you and which ones are the ones that are not gonna hurt you. Oh, CJ, it's about to get way worse. But when you look at history, I'm actually glad that we're born now and not like, did you see what old Japan used to look like? Hell no, I wouldn't want to have been born in old Japan. I wouldn't want to have been born anywhere before the year 2000. I wouldn't have wanted to have been born. I wouldn't have wanted to have been born in the 1800s, the 1600s, the 1700s. I wouldn't have wanted to be born in any of those time periods. I'm actually grateful that I'm born in this time period. Because y'all think it's bad. I think whatever happened before was way worse. Like, imagine living through the Black Plague. The thing that makes me most upset about all this, whatever is happening, is that there are people that are excited, that are happy that that man died the way he did. That's the crap that blows my mind. And I thought that the other side, I'm neither left or right, by the way, right? I have no like direct opinions on who's right or who's wrong. Actually, in my brain, I think that the left needs the right just as much as the right needs the left, to be honest. Like, you can't really build a cohesive government without having both types of sides. You need discipline and heart, like, anyway, you need both in order to create a actually pretty good environment, right? With on one side you have chaos, on the other side you have harsh penalties for literally everything. So there's good and bad on both sides, but one tipping too far down than the other is bad on either way you see it. Oh yeah. Well, Gen Z, I think is YouTube. Are you a part of Gen Z? I don't know. I think you are, right? Japanese Gen Z, yeah, because Japanese Gen Z they have no ability to make money anymore. There's nothing out there for them anymore. The only thing I tell every young person I meet, I tell them, learn a skill, learn how to fix something, learn how to make something. Because eventually, those are going to be the only things that are actually going to make you prosperous. Like learning how to fix a air conditioning unit, learning how to set up solar panels, or learn how to make a sword, or do something with your hands. Because in the future, the only people that are going to actually succeed are people who can make stuff or fix stuff. Like working on cars, that's going to be very important. But anything that involves you being on a computer, stop doing it now. I don't think that's. I mean, don't listen to me, but like, I think that's not gonna be where the world goes. Like, anything that involves you working on a computer, I think it's gonna become obsolete because there's not gonna be a need for you to do that. They will have the AI is gonna maintenance itself. I just think it's crazy, and I thought these people on the one side were like people of. It's weird. It's the thing that bothers me is that I thought you guys were about love, but cheering after somebody's death is like the most anti thing to, like, the most opposite part of love I've ever seen, the most opposite part of compassion or empathy that I've ever seen. Cheering at somebody's death, regardless of who they are. I don't care who they are. You should never cheer that someone's dead. Nobody. I don't care if it's Kim Jong-un. Nobody deserves to be laughed at when they die. Not even the Wicked Witch of the West. And these same people watch One Piece. That's the tough part that makes me mad. It makes me sick. Like, you want to talk about what makes hate? That, laughing at somebody when they die. And the part, like, if you don't like that man, why were you there? But the thing that they think, though, they think that he's not the good person. And regardless of if you thought he was a good person or not, like, cheering at somebody's death is evil. Like, I can't see it any other way. Right? No? Am I wrong? Like, to cheer at somebody's death, that's an evil thing to do. Regardless of who they are. I don't care if you went to war with that person and you stabbed them in the heart. You don't laugh at them. You honor their life, and then you keep it going. You take the sword out and you keep it going. Like, there's no honor in the world anymore. Like, even samurai they had enough honor to look the person in the eye that they're killing, and even like mourn them for a moment, and then keep moving on. They would mourn everybody that died on the battlefield, regardless of who it was, on what side they were on. That's like. And he was just talking. Like, yeah, he's just talking. He's not out there, like, making people go out killing anybody or something like that. He's just talking. He's a Christian man and has his beliefs based on what he grew up believing on the Bible, right? Like, how can you hate somebody like that? He didn't care if you disagreed or not. He wanted to talk to you. Actually, he wanted to talk to the people who disagreed with him more. He just wanted to talk. I watched a few of his debates and stuff like that. I didn't see any hateful person there. I don't know what people be seeing. Like, I'm wondering if now I'm wondering at this point, were there people like making AI dubs of him, of just him saying mean stuff, and then they just got confused? Because I really struggle to see how that person is considered evil to some people. I struggle to see it. And then the people are cheering like it's a good thing. This is a terrible thing, because now what you've done is you've made a lot of people really angry. You've made a lot of people really angry. And that's not good. You cheering because you think you want to fight? Like, you never... Nah, man. It's about to get really bad. Whatever's about to happen, it's not good. It's not good at all. Hey, CJ, have you ever seen The Dark Knight? Batman Begins. When the guy figures out, like, it was like the guy who crunched the numbers or something, and he figured out that Bruce Wayne was Batman, and so he goes up to Morgan Freeman's character and says that he's gonna try to blackmail them, and then Morgan Freeman says, okay, so you think that your client, one of the most wealthiest men in the world, spends his nights beating up criminals to a pulp with his bare hands, and your idea is to blackmail this man? This is that type of mentality that they have. That you think that, so you have a bunch of white people, sorry if it might sound racist what I'm about to say, but you have a bunch of white people who have clearly already in history established that they are willing to conquer and take over countries, and your idea is to make them more mad. How does that seem like a good thing? You've already seen in history what they were capable of before. And now your idea is to make this group of people very angry. Not saying that they're going to do it, but that logically doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I was kind of hoping that we'd talk about this today, to be honest. Well, whatever's about to happen, it's not good. And then you got the news outlets not making it any better either. Like, aren't you guys supposed to just report on what happened? I don't need to hear your opinions or anything. Stop. Like, I'm tired of news outlets giving us their opinion. Like, I'm not watching for your opinion. I just want to know what happened, and I want to figure out my opinion on my own. Stop trying to tell me what you think about the situation, and just tell us what happened. Like, that's it. Why does every newscaster have to give us their freaking opinion? I'm not watching the news for anybody's opinion. I'm watching the news because I'm supposed to learn what happened. The news. Whatever, YouTube. I don't know what kind of world this is going to turn out into. But good luck, man. It's a talk show. Yeah, like they're just like, they claim they're the news. No, you're just a talk show. Like, if you want to watch a talk show, then go watch a podcast. But like, the news is not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be the news. Like, you're supposed to say, hey, this just in. Charlie Kirk has just been shot. We'll come back to you with more news on what happened. That's it. That's all that should happen. That's all that they should be talking about. What happened? What time did it happen? How it happened? Where did he get shot? How many people, other people were shot? Who shot him? Like, all these details we need to know. Not, I didn't like him. So, why are you telling us this? Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to get upset. Like, but the news makes me angry too. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Now I'm not sure what to talk about now. Like, 'cause after that, I don't know what to say from now. See, YouTube, that made me mad. Getting me talking about that. On other news, is anybody playing Silk Song? I think there's somebody at my door. Hold on, I'll be right back. That was my Joe's fitness friend. I had to send him away. Good night, good night, YouTube. Thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts. Good luck with work tomorrow. Later, man. I'll be here tomorrow. Wait, no, tomorrow's Saturday for me, so I will not be here. Maybe for like an hour. I might draw for a little bit. But don't count on it. Actually, no, I do need to get some work done tomorrow. So I probably will be drawing for a little bit tomorrow. Alex is probably going to be mad at me that I'm taking a detour and working on these. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. CJ, you off tomorrow? I'm gonna play Path of Exile tonight, or probably after I finish drawing today. Hey, oh right, you've gone through a whole like week of it. How do you feel? You skipped abs. You can't skip abs. Your abs are the most important part of your body, your muscles. Without your abs growing, think of your abs as like the glue that holds all of your body together. Without them being strong, your other body will have a tough time to grow because all parts of your body relies on a strong core. Okay. So no video games with you then. I'll be sad. I'm gonna try to get my brother to play some video games tonight while I draw. I'm gonna watch him play Silk Song. Any kind of squat you do does focus on your quads. So squats and deadlifts are both your quads and your hamstrings, both. Yeah, so the deadlifts are working on your quads, just no problem. That leg workout will work your entire leg, no problem. Your calves, your quads, and your hamstrings, and your glutes will all feel it. And now you won't feel it. Depends on what part of your is weaker. I think you'll feel it, but like, yeah, it'll work. It'll work out every part. Gotta do those leg. All right. So CJ, you can supplement the leg raises for something else, but you gotta hit the abs. Don't skip the abs. Don't skip them. Very important. Trust me, I have a weak core, and I feel it. I can barely do leg raises off the ground. But abs hurt the most. What machine? You gotta do both sitting and standing calf raises too, if I remember correctly. Do you like the journal keeping though? That's the part that I loved the most about like working out, was like keeping my journal. It's that once I started doing that, that's when I really start to enjoy going to the gym. It's just keeping track of what I was doing. I would just go easy. That's fine. My abs are weak. That's okay. If your abs are weak, that's fine. That's okay for you to have weak abs. But you got to get them stronger in order to keep up. Your body won't grow I think your body will have a hard time to grow without your core being strong. I don't know, man. Follow the workout plan. It's there for a reason. How long did it take you? I know. I noticed that you're drawing in your notebook. Did you? How long did that workout take you? How long is it taking? Like 45 minutes to an hour? It shouldn't take too long. Because I remember just going in and getting out. One time, though, I worked out so hard that after I had my protein shake, I threw up. Okay, that's not bad at all. And you didn't run, did you? You gotta do something. Jump rope. I don't know what you gotta do, but you gotta get that last hard cardio in. That's gonna help you with the losing the weight part, if that's what you're interested in. So if you're interested in losing the weight, you gotta hit that hard cardio. Not like you gotta hit it hard. It helps. It really helps with the weight loss. Like I think that's the most crucial part for the weight loss in that workout. I know you hate running, but you have to. Did you know that humans are actually the best at running? We might not be the fastest animal in the world, but we can run for the longest. I think it's because of our butts. We have nice butts, and our butts are geared to let us run for a long period of time. So if you had like a race between all these animals, that was like for a long race, eventually the humans will win because we can run at a similar speed for a really long time. We really are like the perfect animal. Actually, I would compare humans to parasites more than I would compare them to animals, to be honest. Which is probably why mushrooms work so well with us. No. You have to run. It's the most important part of that workout. And I told you, it doesn't have to be forever, but you gotta run at least a little bit. 3 minutes, but you have to run. You have to run. By the end of the workout, you should have a hard time moving. By the end of the biceps day, unscrewing the cap for your protein shake should be difficult. You shouldn't have enough strength left to open the cap. On chest day, putting your backpack on is gonna feel like torture. I don't care. Run. Or do some jumping jacks or something. Some burpees. You're not gonna black out. I'm not saying run for your life, but you gotta run a little bit and run fast. You hate running because you don't do it. So in order to not hate it, you gotta do it. Run. just use my eraser because I gotta get rid of some of this nasty parts. Where's my eraser? And I have this one. But yeah, but it has to be hit high intensity interval training. Like sprint for 30 seconds and stop. And then wait 90 seconds. And sprint for 30 seconds and stop. And wait 90 seconds. You hate running because you be smoking all the time. She has the right track. Wait, sushi? She's probably trying to take away carbs. She's trying not to eat rice or carbs. Actually, that's what me and Masa are doing right now too. We don't no rice or pasta or bread or potatoes anymore. Not like completely, because today I made yakisoba, but like we're really cutting down a lot of the carbs that we eat. I said unless unless brown rice is fine. I don't mind brown rice. Brown rice. Honestly, that might help you with your exercising too. Like if you just eat meat and vegetables and fruits. That'll give you a lot more energy. At first, you're gonna feel like you have less energy, but it's a good thing. I'm not saying it was easy. It was a huge thunderstorm last night. Like, I haven't heard lightning that loud around here. Like, Japan doesn't... I always thought Japan doesn't really get thunderstorms, to be honest. But yesterday, it was so loud. One of the cracks was so loud that it made me jump. A huge thunderstorm. Every time it rains really heavy, I get worried. Because where I live is prone to landslides, so it makes me slightly worried. Not prone to landslides, like I live on a nice on a yellow zone, so it's not that it will happen, but it's also not that it won't happen. So like, there's a chance that there's a landslide where I live, and I'm wondering if it'll be a big one or a small one on this mountain. And if it's a big one, you can just count me out. But the scary part is I won't even know it's coming. It'll just slide down the hill. Is that expensive? I guess so. I don't think I'll die in a landslide. I don't think I will. I think my house is actually pretty protected from a landslide. So I think actually out of all the houses around here, mine might be the only one that can survive a landslide because of the location of where it's positioned in the mountains and how the water kind of will go down on the roads instead. But all the people that live on the road directly, yeah, their houses are gone. Really? I feel like the film should be the most expensive part about the camera. Oh yeah, nobody said it was gonna be cheap, CJ. But yeah, that's crazy how expensive that is. I live right next to Fujifilm, the factory. I don't know where they make it, this factory, but I live close to it. It's always been like a escape plan. Let's say my artwork doesn't work out well, I'll just get a job at the factory. That's what I was thinking. So I was never really too worried to take a risk. It's not that's a really like absolutely last case scenario though. I honestly would rather die than work for another person at this point. Like what kind of lens? I don't know much. Uh-oh. My headphones are about to die. I might have to call it soon. Okay, you don't have to be that loud and annoying. You mean like this one? What millimeter is it? I don't know what kind of lens this is, to be honest, so I can't even tell you. Oh, almost dropped my pen. That was scary. This says 40 to 150 milliliters. Yeah, it's really powerful. It can. I would usually use it when I'm like filming and I want like a really crisp, really close up. The hard part about stippling and capturing my work on camera is I don't know enough about cameras, but it seems like it's difficult for cameras to focus on what I'm doing. You're just talking nonsense to me at this point because I don't know what any of those words mean. You're still talking nonsense. Actually, you probably with that next statement you made it worse because I definitely don't know what you're talking about now. Hungry. Oh, it's lunchtime. Let's finish. I might finish. I'll try. Stomach's gargling and everything. Okay. But there's so many knobs and turny things on it that I don't know which does which. You said aperture. Set your aperture to the lowest. I don't know what that means. It's a Olympus EM10 E Mark 10 3. I don't know what the 3 means, but yeah, it's Olympus E Mark 10. And right now, let's see. Well, maybe we'll do that. We'll do that at a different time. We'll do it at a different time because I just kind of want to finish up this sheath and then I want to go eat some lunch. Yeah, we can set up the camera. I do want to set up this camera so it works really well. But I'm mostly taking videos, not pictures. If you can still help me set it up that way, that would be pretty great. I don't know anything about cameras. I barely know how to use my iPhone camera. I'm freaking hungry. I'm almost done too. A little bit longer. We got this, CJ. My stomach is starting to hurt. It's hungry. I didn't eat dinner last night. I was on a fast yesterday. I wonder if I wonder how YouTube treats its streams. Like, do people randomly see it, or do they already have to subscribe for them to know that it's there? Does it pop up on there on like YouTube? Nope. CJ, I know absolutely jack crap about a camera. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm excited about what this can do. I want to know how to. I have two lenses. This is just like the super one, but I have another lens somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's probably in. It's over there. My weird collection of stuff corner. Pretty much, I just put everything on a shelf randomly, so it's probably over there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I might figure out how to do that multi-stream so that it makes discoverability a little bit more easier. Because I don't think that if you're not subscribed, you won't see the live, right? But the only way I can get people to subscribe is by going live. But yeah, you understand what I mean? And I don't think many people from my Instagram are going to come over. Because it's like, you know, trying to pull people from a different program to a new platform is not easy. And to be honest, what I do is kind of like, you know, not everybody's in the mood to just watch somebody draw. That might be the other lens that I have. I have another lens. It's a small one. It was the one that defaultly, both of these came with the camera, but the one that they recommended you use was the not so big lens.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, but I think again I need capture cards. So first, once I get the capture cards, then we can upgrade the stream a little bit more. Because right now I'm using my iPhone camera and some a bad webcam. So once I can hook up the GoPro, then we'll be pretty good to go. Okay, I think I'm done for now. That would be good. Yeah, I do want some more background, but yeah, but I think I'm done for now. That was a good session. 30 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is usually how long my sessions are. Then I'll finish him up, and I'll do the other ones. If I come back after I eat, I might go back live, but for now I'll just cut this one where it is now. I might get back on, or I might go to TikTok live, or I might just watch a movie and draw. I got 4 more to finish today. I think the only one I don't want to do is Donkey Kong. All the other ones shouldn't take too long. Fox and Captain Falcon shouldn't take forever. Samus is not too bad either. But Donkey Kong has a lot of fur, so that might take a while. But okay. Alright, CJ, I appreciate you coming through. Everybody else who's in here, really, really thank you. I really thank you. If you could drop a like, that would be great. That would really, really help me. I really appreciate it if you could drop a like if you're still listening. But thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe, but I usually draw from Monday through Friday. And I'll catch you guys my Monday, Friday, not American Monday, Friday, not anywhere else. I'm in Japan, so tomorrow's Saturday for me. But if I'm on, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later. Peace. CJ, do you remember what I used to say? I don't remember what I used to say. But anyway, talk to you guys later. See you next time. Bye.